Lesson: Stakeholder Identification and Analysis. Stakeholder identification and analysis are crucial components of business analysis, particularly for professionals aiming to achieve the Certified Business Analysis Professional designation. Stakeholders are defined as individuals, groups, or organizations that can affect or be affected by a business decision or project outcome. Effectively identifying and analyzing stakeholders can significantly enhance the success of a project by ensuring that all relevant perspectives are considered and resources are allocated efficiently. This lesson delves into actionable insights, practical tools, frameworks, and step-by-step applications that professionals can implement directly. The initial step in stakeholder identification is mapping out the internal and external environment of the organization. This involves examining organizational charts, project documentation, and conducting interviews with key personnel to identify potential stakeholders. Tools such as the RACI matrix, responsibility, accountability, consulted, and informed, are invaluable here. This tool helps categorize stakeholders based on their roles and influence within the project. For example, in a software development project, stakeholders might include end users, project managers, developers, and external clients, each with varying degrees of influence and interest. Once stakeholders are identified, the next critical step involves analyzing their influence and interest in the project. The Power Interest Grid is a widely used framework that categorizes stakeholders based on their level of power and interest in the project. This grid assists business analysts in prioritizing stakeholders, ensuring that those with high power and interest are engaged actively, while those with lower power and interest are kept informed. For instance, in a public infrastructure project, government agencies may hold high power and interest, necessitating continuous engagement and consultation. Understanding stakeholders' perspectives and motivations is essential for effective engagement. Stakeholder analysis involves examining the stakeholders' potential impact on the project and vice versa. Techniques such as stakeholder interviews and surveys can provide insights into stakeholders' expectations and concerns. Furthermore, tools like SWOT analysis can be applied to assess the potential impact of stakeholder interactions on the project. For example, a SWOT analysis might reveal that a key stakeholder's support could unlock new opportunities for project funding. Effective communication is another cornerstone of successful stakeholder engagement. According to the Project Management Institute, 90% of a project manager's job revolves around communication. Clear, consistent, and tailored communication strategies are essential to keep stakeholders informed and engaged. Utilizing communication plans that outline what information will be shared, with whom, and how often can help streamline this process. For example, a monthly newsletter could be an effective way to keep all stakeholders updated on project progress. Engagement with stakeholders should not be a one-time effort, but a continuous process throughout the project lifecycle. Regular feedback loops, such as stakeholder feedback sessions and reviews, can help in adjusting strategies and addressing concerns promptly. The Agile methodology, with its emphasis on iterative development and stakeholder collaboration, exemplifies effective continuous stakeholder engagement. For instance, in Agile software development, stakeholders are involved in sprint reviews, allowing for regular input and adjustments. Case studies provide concrete examples of stakeholder identification and analysis in practice. Consider the case of the London Olympics 2012, where stakeholder management played a critical role in the success of the event. The organizers identified over 1,000 stakeholders, ranging from government bodies to local communities, each with distinct interests and influence. By employing a robust stakeholder management strategy, they were able to address diverse concerns such as security and transportation, resulting in a successful event. Another example can be drawn from the corporate sector, where a multinational corporation undertook a major restructuring project. The company used stakeholder mapping tools to identify key internal and external stakeholders, including employees, shareholders, and regulators. By analyzing their interests and influence, the company was able to craft targeted engagement strategies, such as town hall meetings for employees and detailed reports for shareholders. ensuring that all parties remained informed and supportive throughout the process. Statistics further underscore the importance of effective stakeholder management. A study by the Standish Group found that projects with high stakeholder engagement are 33% more likely to be successful than those with low engagement. Additionally, organizations that prioritize stakeholder engagement report a 20% increase in project performance. These figures highlight the tangible benefits of investing time and resources into stakeholder identification and analysis. In conclusion, stakeholder identification and analysis are indispensable skills for business analysis professionals, particularly those pursuing the CBAP certification. By employing tools and frameworks such as the RACI matrix, power interest grid, and SWOT analysis, professionals can systematically identify, analyze, and engage stakeholders. Effective communication and continuous engagement are key to maintaining stakeholder support and ensuring project success. Real-world examples and statistics illustrate the profound impact of stakeholder management on project outcomes, reinforcing the need for a methodical and strategic approach. As business environments continue to evolve, mastering stakeholder identification and analysis will remain a critical competency for business analysis professionals.